This is a KOIN 6 News breaking news alert.
Good morning. We are following breaking news at 8 o'clock here on AM Extra. A new lead in a decades-old cold case prompting an underwater search of the Columbia River today.
KOIN 6 anchor Jeff Gianola live in Cascade Locks. Now, Jeff, deputies got a new tip in the disappearance of the Martin family who vanished back in 1958. What is happening here this morning?
Okay, the Martin family, a family of 5, they disappeared from their Northeast Portland home on December 7th, 1958, when they were taking a drive up the Columbia River Gorge. A local diver has found a submerged vehicle here at Cascade Locks that matched the description of the Martin car that vanished more than 66 years ago. Now, 5 months after the Martins went missing, the bodies of 2 of the Martin girls showed up downriver, Virginia and Sue. But the bodies of Ken and Barbara Martin, the parents, and Barbie, the other daughter, have never been found. Let me give you a look at the Martin family. This is a real tragedy. This is a snapshot of the Martin family that was taken in the mid-1950s, about 4 years before they disappeared. There's the daughters, Barbara, Sue, and Virginia, and the parents, Ken and Barbara, and an older son, Don, sitting on the left. He was estranged from the family. He was in his 20s. He was living back east when the family disappeared. Right now, there's a crane that is moving in on a barge over by the Incident Command Center. You see the trailer set up right there, and they'll start to the recovery efforts to bring that submerged vehicle up from the water. We're told that that vehicle is sitting upside down and there's debris on top of it, but for the most part, it's intact. So the question comes up, will the remains of the 3 remaining Martins, the parents and daughter Barbie, be in that car? And that really presents a whole different situation where this investigation turns very somber. But we won't know that until that car is brought up from the depths of the water there. Now, what kind of car are they looking for? I want to show you this. It was a 1954 Ford station wagon, tan, with red trim around the windows. And there's the Oregon license plate number at the time. Plates looked a lot different then. It had a 1959 registration tag on it. So this is a very key, important piece of information. The sheriff's department here in Hood River have cornered off this whole area. They're treating it as a crime scene. They're going to start with the worst case scenario and work backwards. Will they find any evidence of possible foul play? Or was this simply an accident where Ken Martin drove in the parking lot, backed up, and went into the water? The Hood River Sheriff at the time did find tracks. It was a gravel parking lot then, and he always felt this was an accident. But there's other circumstantial evidence that point to possible foul play. Will we find any evidence? We won't know. All that's just theory and conjecture right now. Now, I'm pointing out the command center again down there, and KOIN 6 has been invited to go to the command center. We cannot take pictures from there, but we're invited to go to get the latest information, and that's based on all my years, the last few decades of reporting on this case, including a podcast, including a mini documentary, including information that I have, original documents from some of the police reporting. So we will be allowed down at the command center, and we will stay on this story and bring you the latest information. This is probably going to be a pretty long day, a pretty long operation. But will they recover a key piece of evidence that could solve one of the most baffling mysteries in the history of Oregon, the disappearance of the Martin family? So we'll remain on the scene throughout the day into the evening, and I'll send it back to you, Travis and Emily.
All right. Yeah, Jeff, thanks. We hope to be able to show you some of the early moments of this recovery mission here this morning as that barge moves in a little later this morning. And of course, we'll be updating you throughout the day to have Jeff on scene there on this case that he has followed for so long. It's going to be really interesting to see what they find.
And again, you heard some of this from Jeff, but he's done a mini documentary. He's done an extensive podcast on KOIN.com.
Yeah.
Please go listen to it. I've said it several times throughout the course of the morning, but it is fantastic journalism. Do yourself a favor and listen to that podcast. Again, you can find that right now on KOIN.com.